But I have a used bookstore near where I live, and they had PlayStation 2 Sly Cooper.
That blimp looks
I
like
didn't know
the
if it
most
worked
secure
or not. I
location
hadn't
on this
tried
boat.
it, but
If Raleigh's really as smart as his
17
files
like
suggest, then
let's
that's
see,
where
it
I'll find
was
it.
Wonderful
I think
idea,
17
but your
US
plan
dollars.
is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would
And
have to sneak through that
I
high
managed to get
voltage
I
power
had
tube.
managed to get
To
a
do
fully
that
functional
without
PlayStation 2
getting
controller,
electrocuted, you'd have to
and
destroy
I
that power
managed my
generator.
okay.
And to do
So it's a bit of a long
that,
story.
you need two more of
The
Raleigh's
bookstore
treasure
had
keys,
started to
which are
sell a few months
heavily
ago
guarded.
used game systems that they
Interesting.
deemed
So when are you gonna get
defective.
to the impossible
Like they
part?
had literal
Fine,
piles
but
of the
I
systems.
warned you. I
When I
marked the
had
areas you need to hit with holographic
when I
markers.
went there, they had
Follow
two
them to
separate
your
PlayStation
objectives.
2s. And I
Thanks.
spent like a
Don't
good 20,
mention
30
it.
minutes
It's
doing
your
research, which
funeral.
one was better, which one, and all this. I talked with one guy while he was there, one of the customers, shopping along like me, and he said that he managed to get his hands on his hands on an Xbox 360, and it turns out that the only real issue was that the cord going to the hard drive was not properly connected. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble on that.
I say, chaps, my heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine has sunk its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our
But
operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks, and I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy, lowbrow, technically
um,
incompetent pack of gutter snipes did your jobs right, we
I
have
did
some
actually don't
marvelous
remember how I
ships
got my
right
PlayStation 2. I
now.
think it was a gift from years and years
Those
ago.
steady bows is a fine, fine achievement. Carry on, my boys.
But
Carry on.
I have basically I spent $30 on this PlayStation 3. But I didn't buy the PlayStation 2 at that place. No, it was a bit overpriced.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Ow. I got a little too close to that. But the PlayStation 3 worked. It was just
We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that
Jesus.
if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source,
There's a slight delay, apparently. Apparently not that much. Or I'm just bad at the game. But you still there, John? Okay. I saw someone leave my stream, and I was just like, who? But anyway, so I'd gotten the PlayStation 3 on a whim, and it turned on. As far as I could tell, there was no real issues with it. So from the same place, I ended up buying a PlayStation 3 controller. Once I plugged that controller in, it went ape shit. It was like the controller was possessed. The issue I came to the conclusion over was that the controller itself was defective. Excuse me one second. And he is getting blocked. I had a spammer message me just now, like PM me. Very unpleasant. But so I end up having to go off of GameStop to get the controller. And when it arrived, it worked perfectly. It was everything I could have hoped and dreamed for. You and me both. When I first started streaming, I had over 100 people. I really like that one up. But when I first joined, I had over 100 people join and then leave, join and then leave, join and then leave. I don't know why they did that. Technically, if you look at the total cumulative people who's joined me, it will say I have over 100 people. Would have been nice if I had over 100 people join me within 24 hours, within the first month. Ah, Jesus. I was focusing on trying to avoid them. I didn't see the guy. So, yeah, that's. Right now. I'm just playing. I'm playing it off of the PlayStation 3 because, well, it's hard not to enjoy the fact that that you have a fully functional system that you've been holding on to for literal months. Ah, Jesus, that. This is not going well. I am seriously out of practice with this game. I get where you're coming from. I have an original Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis. Not Sega Genesis. I wish I had a Sega Genesis. What I meant was a Sega Game Gear. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Indeed. It's hard to, it's not that hard to appreciate the classics as long as you enjoy them. But, let me get back up there.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
That needs to clean out his hydraulics. Not a bad way.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
But, I've got quite a few game systems. I actually stream off of my Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2. I do that every Monday and Thursday. Try to play some retro games. Right now, the flavor of choice is Sly Cooper.
You can't jump up on this furnace, Sly. You better go back and find an alternate route.
Already did. Now,
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
I actually don't use a capture card. I have. It's actually funny. A few years ago, back when I was working at Walmart, I got my hands on a Roxio Roxio VHS to DVD converter, and it came with an audio-video to USB adapter.
Getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
So, I feel the need. I feel the need for speed. It is, and as long as you have a good USB port, like a USB 3.0, you don't have to worry about any connectivity issues. If anything, it processes information faster than the video capture card. I also ended up acquiring a video capture an HDMI to USB adapter. I'm through. So the game's freezing up on me. Maybe it's... Damn it, I lost my horseshoe. I was gonna say, I don't recall what I get from successfully completing it. I needed that. But, yeah, it's proven to be very useful. And the funny thing was that when I bought the Roxio VHS to DVD converter, it was on sale. Oh, I have the Nintendo. I play Nintendo Switch as well. I have quite a few games. Just have I already have a massive backlog of games that I want to play to begin with. Some of the games I play like during specific times, like maybe Memorial Day or the 4th of July. I might play. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid. Or Devil May Cry, because 4th of July to gun-toting crazy man. But I do have a Nintendo Switch, and I do have a wide variety of games on that.